Hello, my name is Brandy George, and today I'm going to show you a little bit about recordings and things that you can use through Google Meet. So, one of my favorite things to use is Screencastify, like you see right here. I've done several videos in Screencastify here, but one of the easiest tools that I've learned to use for creating my videos for online learning is through Google Meet. So, other than Screencastify, which I love doing Screencastifys, I also use, like I said, Google Meet. So I'm going to show you that real quick. So to find your Google Meet, you click on your Google Apps, and then it's right down here. You click on the camera, and that pulls up your Google Meet platform. So if you are joining someone else's Google Meet, you can type in the code right down here. You see right here, it has a place for you to enter the code or the link, because the amazing thing about Google Meet is that you can not only just record your videos to post for later, but you can also include others in your meeting in present time. So if I wanted to start a Google meeting right now and invite you in, then I would start new meeting. Then I would probably go ahead and start an instant meeting. But if this was a planned in advance meet that I wanted to have, then you could schedule it in the Google Calendar or just create a meeting link for later. So if you wanted to start an instant meeting, you click on that, and then it pulls up your screen. And then, boom, you're in your meeting now. This right here is the link for others to join. So I've done that with students. I will start a Google Meet like this, and then for their intervention time, I send them the link through Seesaw, and the students join me back on this. So we're going to go ahead and close out of that, just so that it doesn't interrupt with the talking here. And so what happens is the students get the link, they join in with the Meet, and then they're able to talk with me through the computer right then and there. So real-time talking with your students. But also within Google Meet, you can create a recording. And you can do that with others in the Meet with you, as long as it has their permission to do so. But I usually just did a pre-recorded lesson, and then I would attach the link to that video on my different platforms. So I have Google Classroom. I have several different Google Classrooms here. And then I also have a Seesaw account. And so on Seesaw, I would do, like for Heggerty, my phonics, a phonics lesson, I would record my Heggerty lesson for the students. And then with the link, I would attach that in their Seesaw lesson here. And you see here, I was able to attach extra things for them to do. I always had instructions at the end of the video for follow-up for students to for making sure that learning is happening there. And I could do that in several different areas of content. So for phonics first, I was able to do a phonics video, then follow up with a Google slideshow for them to practice their letters and their letter sounds. And then I could follow that up with another activity done virtually. So ways for this to happen is in like Google Classroom here. I have my Very Hungry Caterpillar classroom. And students are able to just click on the Caterpillar book, and then it links them straight to my Google Meet video of me reading aloud that story. And then students will be still within the classroom here, and then they can go on to their activities as planned without having to go to any outside sources. So that was a great thing about doing it within your Google Classroom, is that it's all within the Google platform, and you don't have students having to jump on different things. Especially with kindergarten, that's really important for there to be as minimal steppings as can be. So moving on, within my other Google Classroom here, I have several different areas that I did Google Meets with students. If they click on me and it's their time slot, then it would link them straight to our Google Meet platform. And then in other areas, like for math, they could click on the Go Math, and it would take them to their Go Math lessons and whatnot through that. But if they go on down to the library in the classroom, I have Google Meet videos for each of the books. And I would change this out throughout what we were reading. Like if we're reading about apples, it would be all apple books. And this was towards the end of the year, so it was just fun catch-up readings. So, have videos of me reading the book with no pictures,